Today we are in a 1971 restored and heavily modified FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser that has been given a second chance at life in the form of an old school FJ44. This truck is finished in a color you don't see us do too often that we refer to as spruce green. And if you're really into Icon, you may notice it's slightly different than previous spruce greens because I got in there and screwed with the pigments a little bit. I wanted to do, now that we have the Eucalyptus, which is the light green, I wanted to do something that wasn't as like British racing greeny as the original spruce. So I brought it a little bit closer to almost like a charcoal with green hues. So it's a subtler green, and I really like it when the Icon colors play with the light. So in bright light and shade at night, artificial light, like it always reads differently, and this color does a really good job of creating that sort of multi-personality color disorder. It is old school, as I mentioned, so therefore it has the bumpers front and rear that are in the stock style, finished in our signature gray, as well as the Icon rear view mirrors finished in the same color, and the wheels too. On the inside, this is running the standard old school interior. So this is a marine rated vinyl. We of course have the Dakota digital manufacturer designed by Icon old school gauge package, as well as the old school dash knobs and dash configuration, which has more of a nod to the original knob designs on the vintage FJs. Soft top on this truck. This client took advantage of our configurator that now offers the top in different colors, and he went with this nice sort of medium gray finish, which works really nice with this color combo. For tires, we're running our beloved BF Goodrich all-terrain tires on the forged aluminum 18-inch powder-coated old school wheels with stock stainless Toyota hubcaps. Of course, as with all Icon FJ, the body has been completely rebodied in 5052 H32 unannealed aluminum. The chassis is our amazing proprietary Art Morrison manufactured chassis, upgraded with the coil suspension all the way around. That is Fox Racing in the case of this truck, running the GM 6.2 liter LS3 with the Fiat from a truck, more Vortex style application. Same with the injectors and the intake to give us a torque curve more appropriate for this truck platform. For those of you that seem invariably to want to comment, why do y'all put that American crap engine in that Japanese vehicle? I have discussed it in the past, but I am happy to revisit the conversation so that you don't have to post that comment. It is, well, it's for a couple reasons. First of all, Toyota does not understand the culture of crepe engines. Toyota will not sell a new engine to us complete. We would have to buy a stripped shell of a short block. We would have to buy hollow heads, then valves and valve springs and rocker towers, and on and on and on. And then once we assemble that engine at stupendous labor and part by part cost, there is no operating system to run that system in a non-native environment. Also, the transmission and transfer cases are not ideal for the layout in our vehicle. Also, the iForce is a great motor. I'm not arguing you. But that bugger is big and would be difficult to package. And additionally, the LS motor is distributed more globally than even the iForce. So technician intellect, standard generic scanners, the serviceability, parts availability, parts everything, it's just easier. And it's lighter, it's super reliable, more torque, more power, slightly more fuel efficient, probably by a mere fraction. And the report on these motors, they're one of the best motors GM has ever made. So there you go. That's that rant. Behind the beloved LS3, you will find a General Motors automatic, specifically a 4L65E that has overdrive, and it's only a 4-speed. Axles, of course, are the units that are Dana-based from our buddies at Dynatrack. So we're running a Pro Rock High Pinion 44 base in the front with fine spline axles, the best possible internals. Everything is brand new, no junkyard sourcing anywhere in these vehicles. And then those are equipped, in the case of this truck, as I previously, well, no, I hadn't mentioned, with the Icon Brembo Sport brakes and with the ARB locking differentials in the front and in the rear with a dedicated air compressor. We also have the optional full width front facing LED light bar at the top of the windshield and the aux reverse light as well. If there's something you would like me to cover in more detail, feel free to ask. You got any design ideas? Any further fun ways that we can evolve these trucks, either add to the capability or conveniences? Always love to hear your input. In fact, a lot of times the new widgets and gizmos that we add to the trucks over the year are me responding to customer requests and YouTube viewer requests as well. So feel free to reach out. You can contact us through the website, icon4x4.com. You can always follow our antics on Facebook or on Instagram at icon4x4. And if you're super traditional, you can use the old telephone, 818-280-3333. In the meantime, please be kind to yourselves, be kind to your friends, be kind to our planet. See you on the next one.